I try to be everything I want my son to have in a woman and in a wife and in a mother. I
Fire.
remember it was a time when I was honest and I said I would never want my son to bring home a woman like me. Ever. I swear I see more and more and more why women are single. Now, if you happy with being single, scroll on. Get the fuck on. This ain't for you. But if you one of the ones out here talking about some, you looking for a man, you want to date with the intentions of marrying, and you out here moving foul and doing stupid shit and getting mad when you get called out for it, I see why you single. Please tell me y'all saw the story time of this lady talking about how her and this guy, I guess they getting a chance to know each other. So he thought he would send her some flowers for Valentine's Day up to her job, right? Tell me why she thought it was okay to take the flowers that he sent her for Valentine's Day to her job. She thought it was okay to take the flowers and hand them out to her female coworkers. He calls and asks, did you like the flowers? How was it? Asking all these questions. She goes on to say, oh, I gave them away to my coworkers. He become pissed. He's like, are you serious? Like, what are you doing? Like, you, as he should, right? She claims she ate what he had to say to her. I ate that. I mean, I understand it was my fault. So then they go out on a date, I guess, later on that evening for Valentine's Day, and then he lit into her again, right? Now all of a sudden, here she come with the verse like talking about some, you don't yell at me, and you disrespecting me, and I don't care about them flowers, and I buy you some flowers and let you give them away to how you want to give them away. You disrespecting me. I let you yell at me one time, and you ain't gonna yell at me again. All this crazy shit, right? Why is women in the comments agreeing with this stupid shit? You can tell that these are the miserable single women. Single women keep single women single. One minute you yelling out, I want to be wined and dined. I want a man that's going to take care of me. A man that's going to give me princess treatment. I want a man that I'm going to marry and all this, that, and the other. But then on the other hand, you out here doing stupid shit, still moving like you single. That's not your place to give out anything that was given to you. He had every right to lighten to your. And you should have just took that and ate that. I don't want to hear all that. You embarrassing me.
I mean, clearly, shawty ain't right. But, cuz still went on the date with her, bro. She ain't say they was together. She ain't say that was his girlfriend, his wife, his woman. They was getting to know each other. And as a man getting to know someone, the moment you find out this woman you've expressed interest in gave your gift away, it's raps. It's raps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shawty ain't shit, but ain't none of these hoes shit, bro. Why aren't these hoes shit? Because men allow these hoes not to be shit. It's because her and all these other depressed, miserable ass heifers that's taking tons of dick have been given a sort of treatment from these dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's on the dudes to stop fluffing them. Stop fluffing them. They won't act like this no more, bro. We can cook all day. You ain't shit. Y'all some hoes. I gotta get y'all mind right. I gotta get y'all act together, man. But you know what I'm saying? You find me a self-aware woman, I'm gonna find you a unicorn. I'm gonna find you an alien. I'm gonna find you a woman that's hit the wall. You know what I mean? Find me a woman in her prime that's self-aware. That is E.T. You feel me? It takes experience to become self-aware. You know what I'm saying? Because mamas ain't doing they due diligence, having these women living in reality. All they do is facilitate the delusion. You feel me? But yeah, dog. At the end of the day, whatever qualms and quarrels we got with bitches, men are the ones that hold the rings, the Thanos rings, to change it all. Just by who you give your attention to, by who you pursue, by who you give your money to, by who you give your resources to, bro. You treat the hoes like hoes. You treat the wives like wives. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? He still went on a date with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, him going on a date with her just empowered her to move the way she's moving. Right? Yeah, he found out I gave the flowers away and he still went on a date with me, so I'm going to continue doing what the fuck I'm doing. That's why she got tight with him at the dinner when he called her ass out. You feel me? So on the fellas, to fix it, Right. I ain't taking the onus off the women. You know what I'm saying? They still gotta have they come to God moment, look in the mirror, but they refuse to. So let them beat their head on the wall trying to figure it out. Right. But as long as you as a man get your shit together, run your fucking house tight, run your ship correctly, you ain't gotta worry about none of this shit, dog. Cause as soon as the bitch start acting up, nah, bitch, get the fuck on.
And I already told you this, that, and the other. That's the problem. You cannot be corrected. You was wrong on every fucking level. And it's crazy because those are the main women out here calling people pick-me's because a woman that got common sense clearly understands that's not how you move when you trying to be courted. That's not how you move when you talking about you dating with the intentions of being married. That's not how you move when you want a man that's
a
going
whole
to
different conversation too, because these women out here do not date with the intention to be, well, yeah, they do. They date with the intent to have a wedding. They date with the intent to flash a ring on social media. They date with the intent to show off to their girls and their friends or whatnot. They don't date with the intention to be a wife, right? To be a wife, because being a wife requires hard work, like just like a husband do, right? Commitment indefinitely to someone else. Fuck the wedding, fuck the ceremonies, fuck the cake, fuck the champagne, fuck jumping over a broom, fuck the honeymoon, bro. Like that's what the hell they want to get married for all that bullshit. That's why the shit don't fucking work, bro. Find somewhere in society right now in the Western world where like weddings or where long lasting relationships are promoted, where it's given attention, where it's applauded. Bitch, where? Nah, fam. It's the Disneyland bullshit that's got all these hoes' heads warped. They ain't even in it for the right reasons, dog. So if you see women out here, I'm dating with the intent on getting married, you better dig in and figure out where their real intent is. You know what I'm saying? So you let niggas go sign some papers? Or you need all this extra bullshit? All right.
wine and dine you and provide and protect for you if you looking for something serious. Now, if you wasn't feeling him, that's one thing. If you don't like him, if you didn't want the flowers, that's one thing. Okay, but to give away a gift that he gave you, and then you went on to say nobody else received that on the job.
Right,
I don't know.
So the reason why I even came across this woman is I was trying to do some research because I came across another video that I thought was fire. So I was trying to give Asia Zaire's mom her flowers, dog, because she got one video on here, bro, where you don't hear women talking this way, right? And she's married with children. She not out here being a whole bitter bitch. She out here holding women accountable, and women that are living and moving the wrong way hate to be held accountable. You can't tell these hoes nothing, and she's telling these hoes everything, dog. Where is the fucking video at? Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, here you go.
Being a boy mom is why I don't have sympathy for a lot of stupid shit that women do. And this is a follow-up to the video I just made about the lady at work giving away her Valentine's Day flowers that was given to her from somebody she's dating. I see a lot of women trying to make excuses to myself. She was just spreading the love and she just... Stop. I'm a boy mom at the end of the day. Don't come over here if you don't want to be held accountable. Don't. I'm the first example of what a woman should be. That's what my son see. That's what my son see. I hold myself accountable and I self-reflect like a motherfucker all the time. I try.
Anybody can relate to that, man. Women, hippo, rhino, whatever the fuck, dog. Self-reflection is a weapon because you're being honest with yourself. Why aren't I getting the things that I want? Why aren't I reaching my goals? Why can't I find the man that I want? Why can't I find the woman that I want? Why don't I have the job that I want? Why am I unhappy? You feel me? Self-reflection as opposed to blaming everybody else and assuming everybody else doing something wrong. Take a look in the mirror, reflect, and figure that shit out, bro, because everything starts with you. That's a deep ass conversation though, but I never hear women say that, self-reflection, because women don't need to, bro, because the demand for their presence allows them to live in their fucking delusion. They ain't got to self-reflect because they gonna find a motherfucker that's gonna put up with their shit.
Being a boy mom is why I don't have sympathy for a lot of stupid shit that women do. And this is a follow-up to the video I just made about the lady at work giving away her Valentine's Day flowers that was given to her from somebody she's dating. I see a lot of women trying to make excuses to myself. She was just spreading the love and she just stop. I'm a boy mom at the end of the day. Don't come over here if you don't want to be held accountable. Don't. I'm the first example of what a woman should be. That's what my son see. That's what my son see. I hold myself accountable and I self-reflect like a motherfucker all the time. I try to be everything I want my son to have in a woman and in a wife and in a mother.
Fire.
I remember it was a time when I was honest and I said I would never want my son to bring home a woman like me. Ever.
And you know what? You know what? I wonder how all these other women out here will answer that question. Hoes out here living their best life, doing them on their boss women independent bullshit. If you had a son, would you want your son to date you? That's all you got to say, bro. That will shut these hoes the fuck up. That will shut these hoes the fuck up. Unless they say, well, I don't want to have no kids. Well, you saving that motherfucker the headache, bro. Damn, that's real though, bro. I don't think I ever heard a woman say that. I don't think I ever heard a woman say that, bro. That's tough.
How fucked up I was. You couldn't tell me shit. I was never wrong. I didn't know how to compromise, didn't know how to communicate, and damn sure didn't know how to comprehend. Just filled with trauma. Fucked up. And I think it's whack as hell that when women are behaving in a certain way, it's always, yeah, but, or trying to paint them into being a victim. If you wrong, you wrong. That's how my page is. That's how I roll. I'm going to always just call it.
Yeah, but you think the thing that made her become accountable is her having that son, because she needs to display what a woman is to make sure he good, right? See how it all come back down to the man too, because women, they don't need to be held accountable. They don't need to self-reflect because they are the victim, right? They are. A man is expected to come save them. You feel me? Women are saved, men aren't. So it took a man for her to become accountable of herself. But prior to her boy being raised, she wouldn't have to do shit, because some man would come out here and put up with her shit just because of supply and demand. There's that much demand for women. There's that much demand for panocha, because see runs the world, bro. See runs the world, dog, and men will put up with the fucking most to have that shit around them, bro. Where you got women that still live the way she did, and you know, motherfuckers just deal with it, dog, because it is what it is, bro. That's why it's on the fucking fellas to put a stop to that shit. I don't give a fuck. Ain't a demand enough out here to force myself to deal with this bullshit, bro. Fuck, I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather jack my dick all night. I'd rather watch all the goddamn porn. I'd rather be out here single as fuck as opposed to dealing with a bitch like that. You feel me? You shouldn't be. I'm just giving you the examples of, you know, you got two fucked up ass scenarios, bro. And I'm telling you, me, the man that I am at this point, I'd rather do the stroking as opposed to poking a bitch like that, bro. Because all that other gaslighting and manipulation and fuck shit and potentially putting your well-being in jeopardy because of Me Too and public perception and societal expectations. No, fuck that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Only allow women that should be allowed in your circle, bro. Just because they got something that you need, fuck that. It needs to be something that you want.
How I see it. And they know that about their mama. Mama gonna always keep it real. You understand what I'm saying? I thank God that I got the ability to also be able to look at everything from everybody's point of view and then come to my own conclusion. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. That's just what it is across the board. That shit didn't make sense. I'm sorry. And being a boy mom, I always think about how would I feel if my son was treated in that way. I'm raising good young black men, God's will. How would I feel if a skank did something like that to my son? I would definitely tell my son, don't ever waste your time with that bullshit. Don't ever. Being a boy.
Fire, bro. Gotta give her a round of applause, man. Yeah. You don't hear women talk like that, bro. And that's not that ain't no grifting. That ain't no pick-me bullshit. That came from take care of them boys, man. Like I said, it took the birth of her children, the birth of her sons, to hold her accountable, dog. Because she want her men to be safe. Because men have to hold themselves accountable. And a man holding himself accountable would never place himself in a position with a woman like that. So she couldn't be that woman no more.